This new Tesla Model 3's got a fair few secrets going on under this cloth. Let's whip it off, have a good poke around, and by the end of this video you'll know why this is the killer Tesla that brings about the end of the Ice Age. I'm Will, this is the Tesla Jigsaw. Hello! Upon arrival at a deserted Tesla service centre in Milton Keynes, a bemused mechanic informed me that I'd gone to the wrong place. The Tesla showroom was down the road doing the grand reveal of the Model 3. So eventually, here I was, my first look at a super stealth grey left-hand drive that's working its way around Tesla showrooms in the UK before deliveries begin from January 2024. First impressions in the metal? It looks much sleeker, sportier and quite frankly sexier than any photos or videos I've seen of it. Its rear end is absolutely stunning. The flow of these lines and the new lights are just spot on, and I like the Tesla letters on the back too. It does seem odd for Tesla to add parts like this though, doesn't it? As it's unnecessary, and I'm surprised it passed the design stage of what can we delete to save money, but yeah, I'm glad they did it. Looks great. There's a noticeable improvement in quality all round, from the thud of closing the doors, there goes Volkswagen's final advantage, to the sound deadening inside. It just oozes premium quality now. These little tabs at the bottom of each door seem to have multiple benefits too. It's a third anchoring point which stiffens the door should a side impact collision take place. It also gives better closure for the doors. It doesn't need such force to close it now. Plus it helps deaden the old rattly sound that all frameless window doors tend to make. It's gone from sort of snare drum to bass drum now. Nice. There's a definite upgrade to the feel of the interior too. The steering wheel's metal trim along with the metal detail around the ambient lighting is really nice. Dead classy and not cheap feeling at all, which I was a little concerned about, I'll be honest. Plus the feedback you feel through your fingertips when indicating is better than I imagined too. These are decent sized buttons, not fiddly little ones. I'm still sparing judgment on the removal of these indicator stalks until I've driven around the million roundabouts of Milton Keynes someday. I think that'll be a fair enough test, don't you? This was my first ever experience of ventilated seats in any car. I must say it felt lovely, but note that it is just the front seats despite the seat pattern looking the same in the rear. Whilst I'm talking bottom temperatures, the rear middle seat gets left out of being heated now, despite previous models having that option. This already caused a brief argument in the showroom between a family with 3 young girls as to who would miss out on the pleasure of a warm bottom. Sure they'll figure it out. The rear screen is a great addition too. It's nice to have your own functionality over temperature, heated seat controls, videos, music, which can be Bluetooth to headphones for rear passengers. Rear legroom is okay for kids but a little cramped for adults. I couldn't fit my big feet under the driver's seat, although the chap next to me clearly could fit his. The Model Y is obviously the more spacious choice if you often drive around with bigger people in the back. I think Tesla has done a cracking job in bringing the Model 3 bang up to date. The true value of this car is phenomenal when weighing up the features, functionality and price, which starts at just $39,990 for the rear-wheel drive, 344-mile range version, or for $49,990 you can get the all-wheel drive, dual-motor, long range with a whopping 421 miles of range, and a 0 to 60 in just 4.2 seconds. And yes, I know, we've heard rumours of Tesla working on a serious performance model with even more effort into its abilities compared to that of the previous Model 3 performance. I did ask the Tesla staff if they'd heard anything about it, to which they hadn't, so no gossip on that one I'm afraid. Here's some key points taken from Tesla's website about the new Model 3, and it's worth just considering as we go through this list which other car companies are offering these features. Model 3 upgraded, refined with more range, an all-new premium interior and a noticeably quiet ride. Easy to use, drive, navigate and charge your Tesla with ease. An intuitive 15.4-inch centre touchscreen display keeps drive features, in-car navigation and your favourite songs, movies and more just a few taps away. Charging that works anywhere. Plug in and recharge your Tesla wherever you are. While on the road, in-car navigation will automatically route you to charging options along the way. And the Tesla app allows you to check your charge, view nearby superchargers and more. Your Tesla adapts to you. When you walk up, your Tesla will automatically unlock the driver's door, adjust to your preferred driving settings and sync your music. Just get in and go. No more clutter. Access everything on a crisp, ultra-responsive 15.4-inch centre touchscreen. Use it to control driving features and cabin settings. For a hands-free experience, do it all using voice commands. Built-in safety, designed to meet global 5-star safety requirements. Our vehicles are engineered to be the safest on the road. Active safety features like automatic emergency braking come standard at no extra cost, unlike some other disgraceful car companies that charge more for greater safety kit. Gross. These features can help reduce impact severity or prevent accidents from happening altogether, which I can attest to, it happened to me. Improve your drive, 50,000 plus superchargers globally. Mobile service, as in Tesla's service will come to you, or more specifically, your car, wherever it may be, if anything needs to be repaired. Dog mode, which keeps your climate control set so you don't cook your dogs. Camp mode, again keeping your climate control on, and lots of other extra campy features should you choose to sleep in your car. Not entirely sure I'd recommend doing so after my experience. Click the car in the corner if you want to see my wife and I trying to do that. Tesla Arcade and Theatre, which means tons of games, Netflix, Disney+, Twitch and YouTube. Over-the-air updates continually improves the software and features of your car. Sentry mode, which monitors and records from the car's cameras, giving you extra security that you can view directly from your phone's app. Voice commands, driver profiles, key sharing, in-car navigation, preconditioning to heat and cool your cabin before you get in, scheduled departure so your car can be up to temperature, charged and ready to go when you are. There's a lot of cool features here, isn't there? Did you hear though, the competition's been coming. It has for years according to the media. But which other car company is regularly sending over-the-air updates to customers' cars, or offering a mobile service that comes to you, or has a built-in theatre and arcade, or has seamless software and an app that just work flawlessly, or a massive expanding global network of ultra-fast superchargers? The truth is, Tesla is still accelerating away from the so-called competition at an alarming rate, and will continue to lower purchase prices over time, while simultaneously offering more value and features than anybody else. What keeps my addiction going in the Tesla story is understanding what's coming. This is the biggest drama, the greatest disruption to the auto industry since horse and carts were replaced by the internal combustion engine. Nothing short of disaster is coming for Volkswagen, Ford, General Motors, Toyota and others who are at this point, and quite frankly even years before now, are doomed to failure as they refuse to evolve and innovate at the frantic manner necessary to survive into an electric future, and indeed compete with this very car. Let me put this on record. I believe that there will just be a handful of car company survivors by 2030. Tesla will be king. A handful of Chinese automotive companies might make it, no doubt BYD being one of them. And I also think Hyundai, Kia are doing what's necessary to survive. But that's it. Once Tesla and the Chinese are pumping out millions of sub $25,000 electric cars and lowering the prices of cars like this Model 3, internal combustion engine sales will melt away like ice cubes, leaving no hopes for these legacy auto companies to claw back into any profitability. Standing in front of this upgraded Model 3, weighing up its features, its quality for this price, it's baffling to me that some people just don't get what's coming. Take a look at the competition, for example. Toyota's electric offering, the BuzzForks BZ4X, for almost £6,000 more than this Model 3, for worse everything. Or Ford's only UK electric offering, the Mustang Mach-E, for over £10,000 more. How much money does Ford lose for every Mustang Mach-E sold again? Oh, that's right, it's $60,000. They lose on every sale. Or how about Volkswagen's ID7 from just $54,690? Is it really worth £15,000 more than this Tesla Model 3, given that the ID7 misses out on all those Tesla benefits? Should future Volkswagen owners be a little concerned about the company's ongoing survival? After all, Volkswagen just fired 20,000 workers from their electric car plant and are in something in the range of $1/3 trillion of debt, which is more than some countries, by the way. But sure, all Volkswagen needs to do is vertically integrate by making everything themselves in-house, build revolutionary new EV factories and integrate money-saving machines such as the Gigapress, make their own world-leading software, include autonomous hardware to future-proof their cars for the inevitable full self-driving licensing from Tesla someday, and also sell them profitably for around about $40,000. Oh, and convince the 200 Volkswagen executives that this is the only hope for survival. How hard can it be? And yes, I got all this from staring at the new Model 3 for a couple of hours at Milton Keynes. So to wrap up my thoughts, this is a massive improvement upon the already brilliant original Model 3. Tesla have done everything necessary to make this a flawless car, in my humble opinion of course. But just to prove I can criticise Tesla when pushed, here's a list of improvements I would have liked to have seen. Massage seats in the front would have been nice. And that's about all I can think of. Everything else they've fixed or included. What have I missed? Let me know in the comments below. What would you like to have been seen added or improved that hasn't been? And do you think for this price that this is indeed the killer Tesla for other car companies? If you want more content, Ask Me Anythings, polls and more, come and join my amazing Patreon supporters using the link in the description below and get your name immortalised for the rest of time right here. Thanks so much. If not, a simple like and subscribe goes a long way to help. And if you want even more details about the new Model 3, check out my video I did a while ago, just here. I'm Will, this is the Tesla Jigsaw. Thanks so much for watching. Bye for now.